Today we're going to be making the best pasta sauce your family will ever have. It is homemade bolognese sauce and it is so easy to make, and you can also make it and freeze it. Let's get right into it because I am starving. The first thing we're gonna do is prep some ingredients. I'm gonna be using bacon in this recipe, so if you would like, you can chop this up. You can completely omit bacon. It's a little bit of an extra, but you know, that's kind of what we do here. So I'm gonna chop that up and set it aside. I will be using one Dutch oven for this entire recipe, except for the pasta. That way I can limit the dishes that I have to do. To get started, I'm going to add our beef in here. We're gonna cook that down and then set it aside. Once you've removed all the beef, go ahead and throw in your bacon. The reason I like to do the bacon second is I'm going to actually be using some of that fat to bring a lot of flavor and complexity to tonight's pasta sauce. While the bacon is cooking, we're going to prep our other ingredients, which are just one medium-sized yellow onion. I'm just going to roughly chop this. It will saute down nicely in the bacon fat. Then I'm going to be chopping up some fresh celery and carrots. I like to cut these down into little tiny squares. That way they don't take up too much room when you are taking a full bite, and it also adds a little bit of crunch, and gotta hide those vegetables in for the kids, right? Once you have all your vegetables chopped up, go ahead and throw them into your Dutch oven and let them sop up all that delicious bacon fat and let them incorporate with the bacon. Then we're going to add some really great spices. I'm going to be using a very specific spice blend, which I'll be sharing with you guys soon, but using something like a 21 Salute from Trader Joe's will be a great substitute. Once that's all incorporated, add your beef and we're going to start making the sauce. I like to add a 15-ounce can of crushed tomatoes, mix that in really well. Then we'll be adding in a 8-ounce can of a tomato base, or kind of a tomato puree. That's going to give it that rich thickness that we're really looking for in this dish. Once you get all of that mixed really well together, I like to add a little bit of sage in here. We're going to be pulling these leaves out later, and then I will add our chicken stock. I'm going to let this simmer for about 2 to 3 hours, but if you're in a rush, all you have to do is let it cook for about an hour. I also love to add milk. It's my secret ingredient. The recipe for this will be down in the description box. Your family will love it. You can either add this to a meatball sub, you can add this to some regular old pasta. You can really use this for anything. You can also put this in a jar and freeze it if you'd like. It is really delicious and your kids will love it. I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you in the next recipe real soon. Bye.